Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's Saturday morning again. And that means I get to read another book to all of my friends. Good morning and welcome to Miss Elaine's Read Along. It's so good to be with you one more time. I see Minnesota is checking in already. Good morning, Miss Tony. Do you have your... I was just about to ask, do you have your crew with you? Good morning, Mr. Jason. And I know I cannot say good morning without saying good morning to Miss Scarlett. I know Miss Scarlett is somewhere around there. So good morning to you as well. Good morning, Shaylin and Mommy. Good morning, Miss Ashley. And Amir is here. Amir is on it this morning. Good morning, Amir and Mommy Imani. Good morning, everybody. I am so glad that you guys are here. We have to say good morning to Engineer Evan as well. We don't want him to feel left out. I know he's like, Miss Elaine, I don't feel left out. But I want to say good morning to you too as well, Engineer Evan. Thank you so much for being here, because Engineer Evan, if you weren't here, there probably would be no program. So I appreciate you. I want to say that right off the bat. So thank you so much, Engineer Evan. All right. So who else is here? My read-along crew members are on it this morning. I missed you guys last week, so I am so glad that you guys are joining me again. This morning we are reading Pomelo Begins to Grow. Amir is saying hello to the other children in the chat. That is so awesome of you, Amir. Good morning, Miss Shanika. Thank you for saying good morning to me and Evan. So Pomelo begins to grow. Do we have any other children out there that grew this last year? Maybe you grew an inch taller. Maybe your feet grew. Maybe you noticed that your ears grew, your hands grew, or maybe you lost some teeth, or maybe some teeth grew in. Good morning, Miss Arkita. Yes, and happy belated birthday to Dr. Corpia. Yes. We want to. Well, okay. She made me promise that I won't say happy birthday, but happy you make a difference in my life day. We're so glad you are here. Did I do that right? Is that better? Awesome. At any rate, we love you, Dr. Corpia. All right. She promised that I won't make a big deal about it, but I can't help it because we love you. Okay, so anyone lose any teeth over the last year? Did you grow out of your shoes? It's a part of living and it's awesome. Well, in this particular book, we have a garden elephant. Now, I know you guys are saying, Miss Elaine, there's no such thing as a garden elephant. Well, in this book, there is a such thing as a garden elephant. This elephant is about this big and he begins to grow, and it's an exciting thing, right? So this book is written by Ramona Badescu and is illustrated by Benjamin Chaud. And this is not the only book that we've read that's been illustrated by Mr. Benjamin. So we'll go back and look at some other books that he has illustrated. So Amir, your tooth is loose. There's a book entitled My Tooth is Loose. I might have to go dig in the crates and pull that out. I love that. All right. So sometimes growing older, it's a little scary, but sometimes it's exciting as well. So we are going to go ahead and get started with Pomelo Begins to Grow. Oh, I have a little Pomelo as well. I'm going to bring him out at the beginning and I'm going to show you guys a little bit later on. This is my little Pomelo. And because he's getting older, he gets to wear clothes. So this is my Pomelo. I like his little bow tie and his little suspenders. And because I don't have small children anymore, I have to dress my little stuffed animals that go with my books. So Engineer Evan doesn't allow me to really dress him anymore. So I get my fix through my books and my stuffed animals. Fair enough, right? All right, are you guys ready to read? Let's get to it. So this is Pomelo Begins to Grow. As Pomelo went on his way one morning, he passed an ant, some potatoes, a pebble, a bunch of strawberries, and his favorite dandelion. Curiously enough, his dandelion seemed surprisingly small. He has a favorite dandelion. Amir, do you have a favorite dandelion? I know you love plants. Probably not, huh? As small as these strawberries, this pebble, or this teeny tiny potato? Not to mention this minuscule ant. What does minuscule mean? It's used with the word ant. Minuscule. Amir, you don't have a favorite dandelion? What does minuscule mean? He says, not to mention this minuscule ant. Does minuscule mean giant, medium, or tiny? Put it in the chat, okay? Yes, Amir. He means a small ant. Pomelo thinks it's time to do a little measuring. Yes, Shaylin says tiny. You're exactly right. So now you can substitute minuscule for tiny. Hey, look at that. He's grown. So when you guys figure out that you've grown, what do? Do you celebrate? Jason is in control of the phone. Okay. Do you celebrate? Well, that's what Pomelo did. Yippee! Yahoo! Yay! Maybe he's grown a half inch. Maybe he's grown 2 centimeters. We don't know. But the point is, he has grown. All at once, Pomelo feels this super hyper extra force of cosmos spreading through him. And maybe something even stronger than that. He wants to do something bigger than he's ever done before. Do you feel that way when you've grown a quarter of an inch? But wait, what's this? Is he already too big for this world? And besides, doesn't he have to be medium before he gets big? Don't you have to go to 2nd grade before you go to 3rd grade? And then 4th grade before you go to college, right? Well, yes. But would that be medium, medium, big, medium, or just plain medium? Pomelo would have to wait and see as he grows little by little. He's so excited about growing. Are you guys excited about growing older? He's a little worried that he won't grow equally all over. Well, sometimes our ears grow faster than our heads. Sometimes our feet grow faster than our legs. And sometimes we walk around with huge heads for a while until the rest of our bodies catch up. It happens to the best of us. But don't you worry, the rest of you will catch up. And he wonders what has to happen on the inside for him to grow on the outside. Well, you got to feed your body good stuff. Get plenty of rest and exercise and eat healthy. He also asks himself if he will turn gray as he grows up. And then there's the question, if growing up means growing old, and does growing old mean growing wise, like his friend Gantok, the turtle? And as you know, turtles live to be 100 years old, 150 years old even. Does everyone in the world grow at the same speed, or do some grow more quickly than others? Could it turn out that one day Pomelo is the biggest of all? Could be. Could the story even go on long enough for that to happen? Well, we don't have that kind of time. Maybe we'll have to get another Pomelo book to find out. Pomelo needs to make sure he doesn't grow beyond the edges of this page. Oh, this little elephant is so anxious. But seriously, does growing up mean that one has to stop clowning around? What do you think? Not in the least. Pomelo is impatient to turn the page. To see what comes next. Could it be that one day he will do something he hasn't even thought of yet? What do you think? Oh, Tony says, just ask Daniel. I assume you are referring to, does growing up mean that one has to stop clowning around? So what do you guys think? Could it be that one day he will do something he hasn't even thought of yet? You guys are in first and second, and some of you are in preschool. Of course you're going to do something that you haven't thought of yet. I know you will. You're going to do great things. And I am here to hear all about it. He wonders whether he will be allowed to do whatever he wants when he is completely grown up. Well, sure, you can do whatever you want when you are completely grown up. Just remember, they have consequences. Okay? And some of them yield really good results. So he also wants to know, will he still have to do the things that he doesn't want to do at all? Like learn how to write in cursive. But it'll benefit him, right? So he should do it. Pomelo begins to forget what it's like to be really little. He also begins to find little ones a bit annoying at times. Oh, so now you're in second grade and you're annoyed by the kindergartners. Oh, and adults too. He's annoyed by the adults. Excuse me. But growing up is also beginning to like things he didn't like before. That's called maturing. Shaylin always says she can't wait to tell us what to do. Oh, wait a minute. Well, now growing up and becoming an adult doesn't mean you get to tell us what to do, Shaylin. We're going to compromise on some things. We're going to sit down at the table and we're going to talk about it, okay? And Amir says, I know I will do great things That is right, Amir. Yes, you will. Shaylin, you just gonna boss us around? Is that what's gonna happen? I hope not. But I know you're going to have some fantastic ideas that you're going to present to us, and we're going to be agreeable because they're so wonderful and beneficial for all of us. And making surprise discoveries, such as it's not only round and sweet, sugary things that taste good. You're going to find that some vegetables taste wonderful. You're going to travel the world and taste all different kinds of other fruits and vegetables and other things that you may like to eat. Growing up is learning to make choices. The choice between running and eating, for example. You're going to do one or the other. And having new experiences. Sometimes Pomelo has the feeling that he's finally understood everything. But it's probably just a feeling. He would like to know what everyone in the world knows, as well as everything that everyone doesn't know. There's no question. He wants to know more. Oh, yes, that thirst for knowledge. Never lose it. Such as if a garden elephant really grows all by himself, or if everyone is connected somehow. What do you think? Do you think we're all connected somehow? And if in beginning to grow up, he has forgotten something along the way already. But growing up also means when old fears return, you are able to laugh at them. You see, he may be afraid of the dark. He may be afraid of some of the shadows lurking, some of the unknown. But then he sees, oh, it's just some of his friends. Pomelo is no longer afraid of leaving his garden. He has discovered that growing up means learning to say goodbye and being able to hear others say it too. Some of you are going to have to say goodbye to some of your friends. You may be leaving first grade or second grade this year and moving on to the next grade. So you'll be in another classroom with another teacher. So you're going to have to say goodbye to some people this year. So that's all a part of growing up and getting older and getting better. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be just fine. The end. Oh, Pomelo still wonders about many things, but now he feels big enough for a big adventure. And that's what life is, a big adventure. The end. All right, so that is Pomelo begins to grow. Amir, you moved to another classroom? That's because you're so smart. You're so smart. And I see that you are handling that like a champ. I love it. I love it. I love how you're open to grow and experience new things and experience new teachers. I love that. So congratulations to you. All right. So that is our story for this Saturday. Next Saturday, we will recognize our mothers, our mother figures. So our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our sisters who step in to help us raise these children. I already have our book picked out. It's I'd Know You Anywhere, my love. Hello, Miss Carolyn. Good to see you. And Shaylin is going to kindergarten. All right. Good morning, Miss Melissa. Good morning, AWL. Good to see you. Oh, okay. So it happened in March. Okay, so you've been in the new classroom for a while, so you're a pro at this. All right. So good morning from Canada. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today. And You'll be at your brother's graduation, your brother's college graduation next Saturday. Congratulations, Nathaniel. Congratulations. We are so very proud of you graduating from an HBCU with honors. So congratulations. You can never find me until my read aloud is over. Okay, we're going to stay on for 2 more minutes. I'm going to do a quick recap for you. This is Pomelo. He is beginning to grow. So he's got his big boy bow tie on and his suspenders, right? And since Evan won't let me dress him like I used to when he was smaller, I have to dress my stuffed animals to go with my books. So for those of you who want to get the recap of the books that we read and to get the scoop on the books that we're going to read the next week, go ahead and sign up for my email newsletter. You can find that information on either the website or on Miss Elaine Productions Facebook page. Sign up for that email newsletter. It comes out every Wednesday, so you don't miss a beat. So if you are in California and if you're in classes like my cousin is, and you miss the broadcast, you won't miss much by getting the newsletter, okay? And then you can always catch up on the Miss Elaine What's Up Wednesdays. Yes, on YouTube. So you have no idea what I'm saying. Well, Amir, you're not on Wednesdays. You're here on Saturdays. So you're always caught up. These are for my people who have trouble getting my broadcast because they're on a totally different time zone. Okay. So that wasn't for you, Amir. That is for some other people who admittedly says that they're my crazy cousin. Okay. All right. Thanks, Cousin Anita. All right. So is there anything else before we dismiss today? Not that we're in class or anything like that, but if there is nothing else, I'd like to just thank you so much. Of course, Cousin Anita. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today. And we are going to see you again next week with Miss Elaine's Read Along. I have my book selected already, and I can't wait to share this with you. Are your flowers growing? Awesome. Mine is too. Please send me a picture. Amir, did you plant yours yet? Did you plant your seeds yet? I planted sweet peas. Where am I? Oh, they're on the other side of the table. So I planted sweet peas, and I have 3 sprouts already. Shaylin, I love you too. Shaylin, did you plant your seeds? Let me know and take a picture and send it to me. Okay. Well, Amir, plant your seeds, please. Okay. So you can join in the conversation. All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining me. I realize you could be reading with anyone else, but I would like for you to read with some other people during the week, though. That would be great. But you decided to join me on this Saturday morning. It's going to be 80 degrees in the Chicagoland area. So get out today and enjoy this weather because, it might be snowing next week. So I'm going to let you guys go. It's time for my second breakfast. Miss Elaine loves you. Miss Elaine's Read Along crew. Ricardo, Amir, Shaylin, Trent, Dallas and Dayton, Justin, Joshi, Zion, Dion, Cameron, Caleb, Nova, Scarlett and Jason, Isabel, Awel, Emiri, Emily, Kylie, and Bryn. I will see you all very, very soon. You guys take care and keep reading. Bye. See you on Saturday.